Along the fleeting events' far backward trail, regressed the stream of the insistent hours, and on the bank of the mysterious flood, people with velvet palms, now seen no more, and the subtle images of things that were, her witness spirit stood, reviewing time. A colloquy of the original gods, meeting upon the borders of the unknown, her soul's debate with embodied nothingness, must be wrestled on a dangerous dim background. Her being must confront its formless cause, against the universe weigh its single self. A combatant in silent dreadfulness, the world unknowing, for the world she stood. No helper had she, save the strength within. There was no witness of terrestrial eyes. The gods above and nature's soul below were the spectators of that mighty strife. A spot for the eternal trade on earth, set in the cloistral yearning of the woods, and watched by the aspiration of the peace, appeared to an aureate opening in time, where stillness listening felt the unspoken word, and the hours forgot to pass towards grief and change. A wide self-giving was her native act, a magnanimity as of sea or sky, enveloped with its greatness all that came, and gave a sense as of a greater world. Her kindly care was a sweet temperate sun, her high passion a blue heaven's equipoise. Savitri knows that Satyavan is going to die exactly 1 year after the marriage. This is the prophecy brought by Narad from the paradise, from heaven, from his dwelling place, that exactly 1 year after the marriage of Satyavan and Savitri, Satyavan must die. But now she is becoming aware that that day is arriving, the swiftness of occult time, the day which was predicted, which was specified, which was foretold by Narad. That day is arriving, the swiftness of occult time. In the meanwhile, Savitri withdraws into secret fields of thought. She surveys the many-hued, many-imaged past, many-colored figures of a variety. She surveys them, the past presenting itself in many images and in many colors. She surveys the whole scene. She coming to this particular spot at this particular time, the entire past gathering on this particular focus. She is becoming aware how the past has brought everything now to this particular focus. Even as the stream is moving backward in time, backward with conscious speed, she recollects everything. Whatever had happened in the past, she recollects. She recollects the near and the far. She recollects the landscapes. She recollects the subtle images floating through time. She reviews all the significant details. She reviews them in the manner of the witness spirit. She reviews them and appraises them. She hopes, she dreams, she longs that something will happen. Her hopes, her dreams, her longings that once she had, all these must get new values. Her hopes, they must acquire new value. They must get new values in the unfoldment of the approaching event. They must acquire new meaning, new significance, new contents in the significance of the approaching event, drawn back from the past. She views the future. Dawn after quick, colorful dawn brings to her the prospects of hastening future. The prospects of hastening future, day after day, is being removed from the calendar of destiny. And the dawn is now bringing to her the hastening future. Her sweet lyrical childhood, where she grew in the palace in Madra, her eager, flaming youth, full of joyous swiftness, her abiding dreams of eternal love, born in the groves of paradise, and the peacocks of triumph dancing in the green and glorious groves, in the gardens, in the forest. They crowd her thoughts, they crowd her feelings, they make her movements swift. But there is also present in the complexity of life the active, forbidding shadow of doom. The shadow of doom. She witnesses that the stern and formidable shadow that can reduce everything to naught. Narad would come and make known that after 12 months, Satyavan would die. It seems that these months are racing harshly, relentlessly, with the thick, dark speed of doom. These 12 months, racing with the dark speed of doom. The last decisive turn has come. The moment is arriving, and yet there is no certainty if Savitri is going to get any help. No certainty if heaven is going to outstrip the pace of the unstoppable hell. Hell in her impetuosity, in her ferocity, always in it, in that unforgiving race. Everything is heavily locked in it. 12 passionate months lead in a day of fate. It is now the day of fate. Here is now the day of fate. Here it is coming tomorrow. The day is going to arrive tomorrow, the day of fate. But at this particular instant, Savitri has no idea, no inkling, no hint how she is going to meet the hour, how she is going to face the approaching doom. It is the hour of hard-hearted, unfeeling calamity, and she has no idea how she will encounter it. Perhaps It could be the hour when something tremendous is going to happen. Something stupendous, something epocally important is going to happen. Perhaps it is designed to be that way. Perhaps it is planned in that way. All the thing is prefigured, is destined, and that hour is now approaching shortly. The day is approaching tomorrow. It looks as though absolute supernatural darkness falls on man, sometimes when he draws near to God. In fact, it does fall. It does fall on the chosen ones. Absolute supernatural darkness does fall on the chosen. Savitri has reached a point when she'll be either seeing the desert of her life stretching in front of her, or she will triumph over the foe. She'll conquer the difficulty, remove the obstacle. It will be a barren land she will be treading. It will be all bleak and gloomy. There will be no trees there. There will be no flowers in the garden. There will be no birds in the sky. There will be no animals in the wild forest. With the least stir of the wind will move, will stand, everything still. Empty will be the stream running to the empty sea. All existence will turn out to be in vain. Life will prove to be futile, will prove to be fruitless. There will be nothing worth living for. Such is the desert which should stretch in front of Savitri. Otherwise, she has to prepare herself to meet the foe and overpower him. But this desert, that could also be a turning point in her life, in the life of Savitri. It can give a new direction. It can open out a new way, new prospects, new future. She can remake her future in it. She can give desired shape to providence. She can awake in her that which had remained unborn. She can cancel her body's destiny. She can strengthen her will in the determination of her soul. In the force of her soul, she can reshape things. In the yogic fire, she can kindle a new will. In the yogic fire, she must kindle her will to be. If that should mean confronting death, she must be prepared to meet death. She must be fully prepared for it, prepared unremittingly. Savitri recollects the past. She knows that past carried the unknown future in its breast. She knows that it is full of happy hope. In a swift moment of consciousness, she reviewed the sequence of events that had taken place in the past. These are the events that have brought her to this point. Days are with determined haste culminating into a year. These events culminating into a year. It seems as if the past was hurrying, it was gathering speed to reach this point of desirable and decisive change. Everything in Savitri is converging around the fated day. It is converging with a precision into the day of Satyavan's death. It is converging into the great death. The great death must occur. Death must occur. That certainly is the most significant event in the life of Savitri, in the journey of her purposeful soul. It is associated with a mission she has come to carry out, to execute. The mission she must carry out, she must accomplish. It is that which has brought her to this point. It is intertwined with the task she has come to do, the purpose of her incarnation. It is to fulfill that purpose that moment is arriving, that significant event in her life, in the journey of her purposeful soul. It is that moment which is arriving. The death of Satyavan, that is the central issue. He must die. The death of Satyavan is the central issue. That is the pivotal concern of this meaningful creation. Savitri is now equipped to address herself to it, to the central issue. She is fully prepared to face the inevitable. She has come upon earth conscious, entirely conscious of her origin. In the beginning, this consciousness might have but veiled in a human form, in a human birth. It might have got veiled, this original consciousness. It might have it drawn deep within. It might be waiting for the inner self to manifest and to become fully active in the body. Something, some episode, some event could tear off the veil. Savitri is in that promptness. Savitri is in that readiness to tear off that veil.